What's your thoughts on manifestation and how you might train a client?
So I work with 0 point neutrality, and this is just kind of like what I explain and my take on it, working in the quantum realm, because it's all fine and dandy when you're trying to do it in the 3D realm, but it's very slow. So you want to be able to manifest outside the constraints of time and space. So this is a technique that I use and I teach to my clients. So I like to use the example of abundance and financial abundance because it is in the world that we live right now. So a lot of people come to me and they're like, I'm not abundant. I want to manifest more income, more money, things like that. So the first thing I say to them is, why do you want to manifest it? Is it for buying a house, for feeling safe, feeling secure? Is it to travel, for freedom, or anything like that? And once they have that emotion anchored, then I explain to them, then what you do is you go into meditative state and you reach a point which is called 0 point neutrality, where you are everything and nothing, and your vibrational frequency is neutral. So you can really, really be anything, and you're outside of polarity. Once you're there, then you become the emotion that whatever it is you want to manifest will give you. So for this example, let's say someone chose freedom. You start feeling the emotion of freedom within your heart center, but it needs to come from a space of want, not from a space of need, because the need puts you into lack, which puts you back into polarity, which puts you outside of 0 point neutrality. So it's easier said than done. It takes obviously practice, but this to me is the quickest way to co-create your reality and manifest and align, with the timeline that you want, because it's also important to understand that all the timelines already exist. The timeline where, you are abundant already exists, because it's literally our birthright, first of all, to be abundant. We are all born abundant. And then all the timelines exist. You're not creating anything, you're just aligning with the timeline. And another way to be able to do that is, when you're grounded and you're anchored and you're within the moment, then every decision that you make to an extent is divinely guided. So if you are embodied in the now, then you can see all the different options and all the different decisions that you can make that then bring you in a space which is of your highest alignment. If you're too busy worrying about the past or the future, you're going to miss what it is, and the direction to go down. So this is kind of like the theoretical way that I explain, to my clients when they ask, for manifestation, how to manifest and how to align with the higher timelines.
Yeah, very powerful. And yeah, it really is that emotion, right? You got to get in that emotion and feel it. Like it feels like what it would be. That's the thing. Like people want something, but they don't know exactly like how it would feel, and put yourself there and really get into that space. And like you said, you need to be in that kind of realm of like, I'm nothing and everything all at once, right? I'm just there. And then I can start charging, because you're so full of the past and the future and the expectations and what the disappointments. And, that's like something like, let's say bring money up for an example. People have all these hangups on it. They have all this trauma in it. They have all these, ideas of it, right? And it's all attached to this one little idea. And then you're trying to get beyond that and manifest through it. You're going to have all of this stuff come up, right? It's always going to be there, and it's going to be affecting your manifestation, because belief is a huge thing. And if you don't truly believe it in the core, which is where you want to get to that 0 point where you don't have those things going on, and then you can charge it with emotion, that's where you really can start to do the magic of life, right? The magic starts happening. Jarin, you want to add to that before I give another thought?
Yeah, I just you make me think of the two aspects of transformation, two of them to explain. One is you can amp up your voltage, right? So you get yourself stronger, you vibrate up, and you can rise above all those limitations. Your karmic subconscious program, your memory in your body, these things that may be holding us back. You can rise to that place when you elevate your vibration to where you can see things clearly, right? You step out of it all. You are nothing and you are everything, and everything is possible. And then there, right, the feeling is the key. Feeling is the healing. Feeling what it is that you're capable of, feeling what it is that you're seeking to create, feeling, from that place. The other side to it, besides amping your voltage up though, is this cleansing that we're talking about. Letting go, which is kind of like if a light, was in the room, but it has a towel over it, right? there's a filter over the light, so the room is not very lit up because of the towel. But if you take off your shit, take off the junk, pull the towel away, right? The light's always been there, but there's a filter, there's a limitation. And what that is imprints. It's imprints from you and from other conditioning that has limited you from your God spark, from your true self, and from everything is possible. And it's also the mind that believes in time, which projects time and causes us to move much slower. So clear off and enhance and get to a place where you are present and you rise more infinite, like that cross, so that you can see, oh, I'm feeling and creating this, but you got to get out of your old character to do so. And we can't just do it by positive attitude. We also have to release our what we're holding on to. We have to release and let go of what is not serving us so that we can take the towel off of our natural light that we already are.